The XRP Army. We've heard the proposal from Ripple. The XRP Army is about to experience something very amazing, something I know many of you have been anticipating because the past few days have been an utter roller coaster. Here's the deal though. If you own XRP, you should hang on to it for the long haul, especially considering what we'll be discussing today. A $3 price valuation is completely out of the question given what I'll be discussing in today's material. Since Donald Trump's inauguration was today, I want to start by talking about him. This was previously live broadcast by me. It was a somewhat bizarre incident. A lot is happening here. There are numerous quotations, a meeting between him and the Ripple team, and much more that will undoubtedly be significant to XRP's future. Since Trump did discuss Bitcoin on the last day here and will be doing a lot of pro-crypto activities, I want to start by playing this clip of him. Unfortunately, I had to cover the inauguration for 4 hours during my live feed. He didn't say much about cryptocurrency, but this will perhaps give some insight into his future goals when it comes to the topic. Guys, pay attention to this footage. Results that no one anticipated are already becoming apparent to you. We'll say it nevertheless, even though everyone calls it the "I don't want to say this, it's too braggadocious." The effect of Trump. It's you. The effect is you. The stock market has risen sharply since the election, and small company optimism has reached a 39-year high, up a record 41 points. One record high after another has been broken by Bitcoin. This is also accurate. There is some good news to share here, guys, and some things that will undoubtedly have a huge impact on the price of XRP, even though Trump's meme coin launch may have slightly slowed down the market because many people sold their cryptocurrency to purchase Trump and Melania's coin, which came very soon after. First of all, this ugly guy Gary Gensler announced his resignation today, okay? There is not a single news item that I can think of that is more incredible than this one. This individual lowered the price of XRP for years, attacked others without any justification, and conducted a war on the cryptocurrency sector. Today, he resigned. It's official. He will no longer be employed with the SEC. In addition, I have some really exciting news. For example, the new SEC head and those joining the agency will be amazing. In just a moment, we will discuss that. Before we dive into the XRP-specific news, which includes a ton of amazing stuff, I want to let everyone know that they should register with BTCC in order to receive their 10% deposit incentive for first-time deposits. You will receive a 10% bonus on your investment if you move your cryptocurrency from Coinbase or any other exchange to BTCC. In addition to all of that, you can receive additional bonuses of up to $10,000 and, of course, reduce trading expenses. Use my link to register for BTCC. Let's now discuss the news that is special to XRP. First, at the Trump inauguration, Brad Garlinghouse, Stewart, and J.D. Vance are all shaking hands. All of these people are obviously very well connected. They will all undoubtedly be very tight throughout the Trump administration. And Brad is right here. Stewart is standing next to Brad. The handshake is this. Guys, they succeeded. Garlinghouse, Brad J.D. This comes shortly after Brad and Stewart's dimmer experience with Trump. Not too long ago, which is also really incredible, I must say. Having said that, there has also been a significant development, as a Ripple indication has been observed at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, which begins today. Alright. Behind the scenes, Ripple is putting in a lot of effort to make sure that XRP will be widely embraced. They're forming the appropriate political alliances. They are assisting the SEC in creating a clear structure and making sure it exists. Naturally, they're also being seen all around the world, participating in these huge banking discussions that are influencing the direction of finance, which should really thrill all of you. Numerous things are undoubtedly taking place. Mark Guida, the newly appointed commissioner who will serve as the interim chair of the SEC, is the one I want to show one more clip for you all. I think this person is going to bring a lot of amazing things to the crypto sector. And this excites me greatly. I have a lot of optimism about it. Before we discuss the possible price action for XRP, I would want to play this footage for a little while. Pay close attention to this clip. Come on over here. Trump wants America to become the global hub for cryptocurrency, Commissioner. How will it be accomplished by the future chair of the SEC? Good morning, Stuart. President Trump is entirely correct, among other things, in saying that the present administration's war on cryptocurrency must end. In terms of cryptocurrency, there are several things we can do to assist position America as a worldwide leader. First, we can offer the proper clarity from a regulatory standpoint. We must clarify if you are subject to SEC jurisdiction, even though some cryptocurrency isn't even a security. If you do, we require a set of regulations once more so that those involved in this market know what to do. This includes creating an offering, handling such transactions as a broker-dealer, protecting and preserving them, and what it implies for asset managers. One of the other crucial things we can do is to establish safe harbors and regulatory sandboxes to facilitate innovation. Lastly, we must collaborate with the White House, Congress, and other federal regulatory bodies to ensure that we have a unified, all-encompassing approach to crypto. Well, it appears that you have a clear idea of where you want to lead the SEC when Trump takes over on January 20th. Would you be interested in the position? Would you accept it? Well, that's up to the president to decide. I can assure you that, regardless of the person who takes over, much work needs to be done to reduce some of the regulatory excesses at the SEC and other administrative agencies. Numerous new laws and regulations have been implemented. There are a lot of unintended consequences, many of which will need to be addressed. He makes it sound like you're trying out for the job because you're bringing up everything that Trump wants to see. Well, let me go back to my experience, and the last time we had a president, he was fortunate enough to be on our executive staff as a senior advisor to acting, who was appointed by President Trump to take over the agency after the Obama administration. There are a lot of things that need to be addressed, such as the circumstances back then, which were a lot of the regulatory overreaches that resulted from the implementation of the Dodd-Frank Act. Mark, I think you'll have to admit that the man seems to know what he's talking about, and I'm quite happy to see someone with this level of expertise participating in the SDC. Unfortunately, I believe that everyone can agree that Gary Gensler, this crazy guy here, did not offer a clear framework at this time. Everyone found it almost impossible to function because of him. And the SEC essentially answered no when they requested for clarification. I thus think that having someone like Mark Ueda in charge will be a truly fantastic thing. I mean, it will take time to determine his specific behavior. You see, we're not entirely sure how he will do it. Be in the SEC, but Donald Trump is the one who appointed him. I believe we can all feel enthusiastic about that because it is very bullish. No more Gary Gensler. In this other role, we have someone who appears to be taking it very seriously. That is pretty damn wonderful news in my opinion. Furthermore, I do believe that the SEC action involving XRP will be dismissed really soon. Having said that, we are indeed examining XRP in this context. 313 per coin at the moment. And it has been quite the ride. We sold somewhere around here prior to the massive sell-off, as you can see at a significant run-up, and we're currently merely waiting to see what happens. Many of you are probably wondering if I'm trading XRP at the moment. Do I intend to create additional positions